Hey there, today we're diving into the fascinating world of emotions, a roller coaster that plays out in our brains and bodies every day. Imagine your feelings as a lively orchestra with different brain regions and chemicals working together to create the symphony of your emotional experience. At the heart of this orchestra is your cerebral cortex, the brain's command center, especially the prefrontal cortex, which helps you make decisions and plan your next move. Just behind it lies the anterior cingulate and insula, playing key roles in how you feel and interpret emotions. These regions help you recognize whether you're feeling joy, anger, fear, and gauge their valence, whether they're positive or negative, and their intensity. Beneath the cortex, there's a subcortical hub of emotional activity. The amygdala is the superstar here, especially when it comes to primary emotions like fear and anger. It acts like your brain's alarm system, triggering autonomic responses, dilated pupils, heart rate, and the rush of adrenaline during a fight or flight movement. When you're anxious or panic stricken, your amygdala is working overtime, sending signals through efferent projections to various parts of your nervous system. These signals influence how your hypothalamus and brainstem activating sympathetic nervous systems, causing tachycardia or mydriasis, and releasing hormones like cortisol to prepare your body for action. Meanwhile, neuropeptides such as vasopressin, oxytocin, and neuropeptide Y modulate these responses, balancing your internal state. Inside your brain areas like the ventral striatum and nucleus accumbens light up during feelings of approachability and motivation. Think of them as your motivation engines, especially when seeking rewards. The ventral tegmental area releases dopamine, reinforcing motivational behaviors and long-term plasticity of brain circuits. Emotion isn't just about what's happening inside; it involves a dynamic interplay between conscious awareness and physiological processes. When you see a stimulus, it's the thalamus acting as the relay station, sending signal information to the cortex and the amygdala. Your cognitive interpretation crosses through the dorsal-medial prefrontal cortex, shaping your conscious emotional experience influenced by prior memories, attention, and reasoning. Sometimes emotional responses are automatic, like reflexes triggered by stimuli via pathways like the spinothalamic anterior pathway, which processes nociception or pain signals. Other times, your brain predicts and regulates seizure responses through allostasis, a process that maintains stability through change, using predictive regulation to keep your internal environment balanced. Your brain's neurochemicals, serotonin and enkephalins, corticotrophin releasing hormone, and others fine-tune your emotional landscape. Serotonin receptors modulate mood and anxiety, while peptides like oxytocin foster social bonding and trust. Speaking of anxiety, can escalate into panic attacks involving intense autonomic arousal and hyperactivation of the amygdala and related circuits. Managing these emotions often involve emotion regulation therapy, such as dialectical behavioral therapy, especially for conditions like borderline personality disorder or generalized anxiety disorder. In essence, your emotions are a beautiful, intricate balance of neuroactivity, chemical signals, and physiological responses, an active prediction of your internal state that guides your behavior, decision making, and long term learning. So next time you feel away of emotion, remember your brain is orchestrating a remarkable symphony, all to keep you safe, motivated, and connected.